All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to talk about the most incredible team on the entire planet. And guess what? It's the team that lives inside you. Yep, we're talking about the superheroes that turn your food into fuel. And we're going to meet every single one of them.
So just for a second, picture your favorite superhero. What actually gives them their powers? Is it some kind of radioactive spider bite, a super soldier serum, or maybe they're from another planet entirely? Well, whatever it is, they need fuel to keep going, right? But what about you?
That's the big question, because inside every single one of us is an amazing team that turns the food we eat into energy, into strength, into health. So let's meet this food fuel team and find out exactly what each member does.
Okay, so every good team needs a mission, and this team's main mission is something called a balanced diet. Now, that sounds a bit official, but it's actually pretty simple. It just means getting the right mix of 7 key players. We're talking carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and of course, water. If you get that balance right, your body can perform like a total superhero.
Right then, first up, let's meet the powerhouses of the squad. These are the heroes that give you that get-up-and-go energy you need to run around with your mates, ace that exam, or even just focus in class. Meat, carbohydrates, and fats.
So what's the difference between these two? Well, think of it like this. Carbohydrates are your immediate energy. They're the fuel you're using right now for the mission. Fats, on the other hand, they're like your backup power packs. They store that energy just in case you need it for later. And these carbohydrates have some properly amazing superpowers. They don't just fuel your muscles so you can move. They also keep your body warm, they help build important chemicals, they help make new cells, and, get this, they power your brain. Seriously, your brain uses a massive amount of energy just to think.
And where can you find these brilliant energy givers? Well, they're in loads of tasty foods you probably eat all the time. Things like rice, bread, pasta, potatoes, and cereals. This is the stuff that fuels all your daily adventures.
Now, what about our other energy hero, fat? This is where it gets really impressive. Gram for gram, fats contain almost twice as much energy as carbohydrates or proteins. They are basically super concentrated fuel packs.
But fats do so much more than just store energy. They have other really important missions. They're a key building block in the outside layer, the membrane of all your cells, and they form a protective coating around your nerve cells, which helps messages zip around your body super fast.
Okay, next up on the team, let's meet the construction crew. This hero isn't really about energy. Nope, this one is all about building and repairing literally everything in your body. Let's give a big welcome to the mighty proteins. And that is their entire job. If you get a cut, it's proteins that help heal it. As you get bigger and taller, it's proteins that are building all the new bits of you. They are absolutely crucial for growth and for repair.
So what does this building mission actually involve? Well, proteins are busy building new cells and tissues for growth. They're patching up any bits of your body that get damaged. And they also create these essential little things called enzymes, which are like tiny tools that speed up all the chemical reactions happening inside you.
All right, quick question for you. Does everyone need the exact same amount of these builders? Or do you think some people might need a bit of extra help from the protein crew? What do you reckon? And the answer is yes. Some people definitely need more. Because they are growing so quickly, babies and children need a lot more protein. And pregnant women need extra protein too to help build the new baby. It makes perfect sense when you think about it, doesn't it?
Now, for the heroes who prove that massive power can come in tiny packages, let's meet the Health Guardians. You only need really small amounts of them, but honestly, without these protectors, the whole team would just fall apart. They are, of course, vitamins and minerals.
These guardians have some seriously critical missions. Vitamin D, for example, it works to build strong bones. If you don't get enough, it can cause a condition called rickets. Vitamin C is vital for keeping your skin and tissues healthy. Hundreds of years ago, sailors without fresh fruit would get a horrible disease called scurvy. And vitamin A is essential for healthy eyesight. Without it, people can actually go blind. So yeah, they might be small, but their jobs are massive.
And it's exactly the same story for our mineral guardians. You've probably heard of calcium. It works with vitamin D to give you strong bones and teeth. But then you've got iron. Iron has the vital job of helping your red blood cells carry oxygen from your lungs to every single part of your body.
And this is exactly why getting enough iron is so important. Without it, you can develop something called anemia. That just means you don't have enough healthy red blood cells to get oxygen where it needs to go, and it leaves you feeling exhausted all the time. It's like your whole superhero team is running on empty.
Okay, on to our final team member. Now, this hero doesn't give you energy, and it doesn't build your body, but its job is absolutely essential. It's often overlooked, so let's call it the unsung hero of the team, fiber.
So, what on earth is fiber? It's basically the tough bits of plants, like the cell walls that your body can't actually digest. So, what's the point? Well, its superpower is to act like a traffic warden in your gut. It keeps all the food moving along smoothly and prevents traffic jams.
And what happens if you don't have this hero on your team? Well, things can get a bit stuck. A lack of fiber is the #1 cause of constipation, which is really uncomfortable and no fun at all. So you can see why this unsung hero is actually a superstar. And there you have it. We've met all the key players. Now it is time to bring them all together and assemble your ultimate food fuel team.
So let's do a final roll call. You need your energy heroes, which are carbohydrates and fats. You need your master builder, protein. You need your tiny but mighty health guardians, vitamins and minerals. You need your unsung hero, fiber. And linking them all together, of course, is water. That is your complete 7-member superhero squad. So, the final question is all about you. Think about what you eat. Are you giving all 7 members of your team the fuel they need to do their jobs properly? Is your food fuel team balanced? Is it strong? And is it ready for any mission that comes your way? That's definitely something worth thinking about. Thanks for joining this explainer.